Hello, and welcome back to my playthrough of Persona 3 Reload. Last time we found out the exams are coming up next Tuesday. Now let's join the group study session, and hopefully raise our academics. I want to study. Alright, exams are coming up soon. Time marches on without a care in the world, huh? An invitation to study from me is uncommon. Let's take him up on the offer.
Akihiko, regarding mathematical proofs, how would you approach this one?
Trigonometry, huh? This is a fun one. I'd say using the law of cosines here would be the quickest. First, you need to set up an equation. Then, since a and c are prime numbers, you can rearrange it like this and done.
C'est magnifique! A brilliant method.
I thought these kinds of problems were easy for you. Were you just testing me?
I didn't mean anything by it. True, I did have in mind a number of ways to solve this, but I found myself wondering about your thought process. I have to say, your speed and accuracy were impressive.
Then I'll test you on the next one. Let's race and see who can solve it quicker.
They're competing, huh? What about me?
Oh, it's been quite some time already. We should remember to take breaks.
You've got a point. Focusing for too long has diminishing returns. Let's rest for a bit.
Well then, why don't we resume in 20 minutes? You can spend your time however you'd like until then.
Oh, come to think of it, I haven't gotten any running in today. Guess I'll head out for a refresher.
You're leaving the building? You do understand we only have 20 minutes, correct?
Even a short workout's a nice change of pace. What were you guys planning on doing?
I was thinking of making some tea. What about you?
I'll doodle in my notebook.
Doodling, huh? I used to do that a lot back in the day.
You? Doodling? That's quite a surprise. I don't think I've seen you do anything of the sort.
Miki used to ask me to draw things. I'd practice like a madman trying to learn how to draw anime characters.
Oh? That's an interesting development. Why don't you show us for old time's sake?
Spare me, please. If anything, I'd rather see what this guy is drawing.
After the break, we got back to studying. The subtle tension in the air has helped me stay on track. Not quite 6 yet.
I appreciate you inviting us today. You wanted to help take our minds off of recent events, didn't you?
Did you think we didn't notice? You know, it's usually the senpai's role to do these kinds of things. But we decided to take you up on it.
Thanks to this, Akihiko and I were able to get back on our feet. You can expect we'll return the favor in kind.
Yeah, we'll help push you as far as your brain can go. Your exams won't know what hit them.
For now, let's call it a day. Make sure to get your rest, both of you.
Yes, ma'am.
Good morning.
Morning. Have you noticed, place? Normally after a successful operation, the number of apathy syndrome cases decreases. However, at this time it's the opposite. There's only one shadow left. It must be apprehensive. Yeah, agreed.
Yes.
If that's indeed the case, then we'll put it to rest with the next battle. In any event, if it weren't for you, we wouldn't be here, so thank you.
That's all for today.
Did you write that down? You'd better hurry up. I'm about to erase it. Still writing? Hurry up! What have you been doing this whole time? Texting or something? Exams start next Tuesday. There's no time to waste. Let's just move on to the next problem. Stay awake.
I'm moving on now.
Did you write that down? Okay, that was more than enough time. I'm going to erase it now. Really, I'm going to do it. Oh, and I heard that one of you has been counting how many times I say, did you write that down? How about focusing on your notes? Force myself to stay awake for some academic. Alright, what do we have here? Just Hayase. Let's go... Wait a minute. Let's go to the faculty office first. See if we can get that helmet. Still no.
Good grief.
Did Miss Toriyomi go home already? The teacher's log is a mess. If she's such an expert on composition, what's with this syntax? And these weird symbols to the side. Is this some kind of face? Won't she ever grow up?
What do you want?
Why didn't you speak up sooner? Don't think that people will lead you around by the hand once you're out in the real world. So, what do you want? Miss Toriyomi seems to have left her share of unfinished work behind.
Good grief.
Having a teacher like her in charge of your class must be a severe impediment to your pursuit of education. You'll never guess what she said during the teachers' conference the other day. I feel as if what I think you were saying isn't wrong. What's with that? I can't make heads or tails of syntax that tortured. Because of teachers like her, I can hardly blame you youngsters for your grammar, can I?
Understood.
Now listen to me carefully. To begin with, proper grammar is... Oh, finally it's over. I'm not the biggest fan of grammar either, so... Seems like I won't be getting along with that teacher. Now let's get our card. We were doing passives before. Alright, now let's talk to Hayase.
Hey,
Oh, please. I wish I could grab a bite with you, but I can't today. I actually need to talk to you. Do you mind joining me? Sure.
my bad.
Thanks, I owe you one. Let's head somewhere else, maybe the shrine?
Thanks for coming all the way here for this.
There's no problem at all.
Glad to hear that. I wanted someplace quiet to talk. I just came from the hospital. After this, I have to pick my sister up from preschool, go shopping, cook dinner, do laundry. There's still so much I have to do.
Sounds pretty rough.
It sure is. But I can handle it. My mom had to do all this every single day. Remember how I told you I had a chance to win that scholarship? Turns out I can't practice anymore. I just don't have the time for it. Besides, even with the scholarship, we still can't afford college. I mean, we don't even have enough to survive. I already lost Dad, and now Mom can't work. It's up to me to earn a living. I have no choice but to give up track. Why'd you have to die, Dad?
This isn't your fault.
I wish I could have taken you on one last time. I just wanted to run one more time. One last run at some big event. Just one more time. Is this really how it ends for me?
Don't give up yet.
You're right. I've come too far to give up now. I'm gonna compete. Even if it's my last time, I want to win. I've dedicated most of my life to track and field. It's time to put everything I've learned to the ultimate test. I'm glad we could talk. Everything feels a lot clearer now. Because of you. I have something to aim for. Thanks, man.
No problem, buddy.
Oh, crap. My sister's probably waiting for me. See ya.
I don't know how he's gonna do it. Being motivated, maybe he just finds more time in the day.
Oh, welcome back.
The next full moon will be our last operation, huh? It's kind of surreal. Wait, I have to stop getting distracted. Exams are next week. Sigh, it's so hard to focus. Alright, let's see. Akihiko. Somehow, even after all that's happened, I can still feel hungry. If you're free, I'd like you to come shopping with me. I want to try something out, so if you can make it, come meet me at Iwa Todai Station. Alright. Yo. I actually finished my shopping already. Do you have some time now? I want your help or something. Sure.
I owe you one.
Thanks. And let's head back to the dorm together. Ah crap, I forgot to buy eggs. Sorry, but can you go back first and make sure no one uses the kitchen? I'll meet you there in a bit. Don't worry, I won't keep you waiting long. I'm quicker on my feet than you are, you know. Maybe he isn't.
Wait. I ran into some unexpected trouble. Alright, here goes. Back me up, would you? I'm gonna make pancakes. Think you can help? I guess you could say I've got a craving. I used to eat them all the time at the orphanage. I know they sell frozen ones nowadays, but nothing beats freshly cooked, right?
Why now?
I don't really need a reason, do I? I just felt like it. Well, let's go on and get started. Okay, first things first. What exactly do we do first? I think the recipe said to use lots of butter and to regulate the pan's temperature with a damp washcloth. Wait, we put a washcloth in the pan? Won't it burn?
Please just let me handle it.
You sure? Thanks. I don't know how to cook anything besides the stuff I use for bodybuilding. I can break the eggs and mix the batter. I'll leave the actual cooking part to you. Oh, so that's how you use the washcloth. How about we add some protein powder? Hey, don't look at me like that. Oh, I'd better go get the plates. All right, I think this will be enough.
Oh, check it out. Wow, look at all the pancakes. I knew something smelled good.
Yeah, just give me a minute. We can eat once I bring them out. Would you mind getting everyone else? And don't forget Amada.
Okay.
Whoa, it's like a Tartarus of pancakes.
The two of you make all of these yourselves?
Yeah, although this guy was the one who cooked them. I said I had a hankering, but we might have made too much. I like pancakes, but no way I can eat all of these myself. If you guys could pitch in, that'd be great.
So you like pancakes too, Sonata-san? Thank you. I can't wait to have some.
I'll make some tea. I've got some leaves that'd be great for the occasion.
It's pancake party time, as they say. The flavor brings a smile to my face.
Just
What
say
is the
it.
difference
yeah?
between
Good to hear.
pancakes
What
and
are you, the
hotcakes?
chairman? Thanks for the pancakes. They were really good. Tasted like a lot of care went into them. If you ever make some again, I'd like to help out too.
For as many as we made, they sure did disappear fast. Cooking's not really one of my strong points. A certain someone would always say, if you pour protein powder on the ingredients, then you shouldn't be in the kitchen, dumbass. Most of the time, I only ever got to watch someone else cook. So I never really learned myself. Anyways, thanks for helping out today. I'm hoping that cheered everyone up a little.
What makes you want to do this?
They did things like this back when I was at the orphanage. I just wanted to recreate it. My sister used to cry all the time there. But the pancakes always brought a smile to her face. Do you remember that medal you found in the package from my parents? My sister, Miki. She made that back when we were at the orphanage. Based on the letter that came with it. I guess my parents found it when they were cleaning. Miki was gonna give that to me after we learned I was getting adopted out and leaving. But then that fire happened right after. And this medal was all that was left of her.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Apparently, Miki used to always say she wanted to thank me for being so strong and kind. She was really quiet, and she'd always be following me around. I don't really remember doing anything special for her, but I guess she was relying on me as her older brother. Seeing that medal made me think, would my sister be proud of who I am now? Am I really strong and kind enough to deserve that medal? If I'm being honest, I don't really know what it means to be strong or kind. Everyone who's ever said that to me has left without telling me the most important part. You saw how I was today. This is all I'm capable of right now. I haven't grown at all since I was a kid. They'd laugh if they saw me now.
You're plenty strong and kind.
I'm glad you feel that way, but I've still got a long way to go. I realized I'd just been running away all this time, making excuses about having my own problems. But from now on, I'm gonna protect it all. We promised we'd become strong together. I won't let him down.
I know you can do it.
Well, if that's how you feel, then I better not disappoint. The point of this whole thing was to cheer everyone up. And yet I'm the one getting supported here, you know? I think you're the kind of person my sister would have looked up to. Alright, that's enough talking about the past. Let's hurry up and finish clean.
What's wrong?
Well, I ran into that group of punks on my way home from shopping today. There were even more of them this time. And one guy managed to get a good hit in. Don't worry though, I didn't do anything that would get me in trouble with the police. I just let them throw as many punches as they wanted until they got tired and gave up. I thought I could dodge them all, but I guess I've still got room to improve.
Well, that's one way to go about it.
All right.
Oh no, this guy. Yeah, how about we just skip? And then we cheat. Helena Blavatsky was the founder of Theosophy, a group that gave rise to many other magical societies. Very good. Remember to still get blessed on your unlucky years though. At any rate, the magical arts progressed even further with their practical use. Doesn't make much sense now that I skipped the whole lecture, but that's fine. Alright, let's try the faculty office one more time. I wonder how many times I have to do this before he shows up. Nope. Alright, damn it, I did it again! When does Class 2F have their next lecture?
Listen,
Oh, Plaskun, what's up? Oh, I know. You brought me some cake, huh? I'm not a fan of Mont Blanc, but I like all the other kinds.
that reminds me.
I didn't mean to say that, but hey, you're here just in time. I forgot to explain something in my last lecture, so I was just gonna go tell the class real quick. If I don't do it, I'm gonna get reprimanded. It's tough being a teacher. If I explain it to you right now, could you pass it on to everyone else? It doesn't have to be a detailed explanation or anything. Oh, do you want some watermelon the next time I have some left over?
Huh?
Ugh. I can practically feel that old stickler Dakota glaring at me. Damn, guess I'll have to do it myself. Well, I might as well practice giving the lecture with you. I mean, we've already established you're not going to give the lecture in my place, right? Cool. Now, about that watermelon. Maybe next time. We just got a few more cards that I need the second copy of. I think it's all evades right now. Evade light. Light and dark are probably good for the insta-kills. Nozomi... Meat, veggie, meat. Okay. Perfect timing. Do you want to go get something to eat? I can hear my poor stomach crying sadly. Yes. Wonderful, my gourmet friend. Let's set forth on our culinary adventure. I know just the place. Are you gonna say it? I guess not. Oh, that was it?
I see you're back.
I am. Monday's a holiday, so we have the next 2 days off. There's just one shadow left. I'm starting to get fired up. We've come this far, so we can't lose now. Let's train as much as we possibly can. Let's make him proud. Let's do it. We have Koro-chan and Tanaka. Let's see what you want to do. With Amada? Yeah, let's go.
I finally caught up. You're too fast, Koromaru. Don't go running at top speed like that. My legs aren't long enough. Senpai, is it alright if I rest a bit? I wanted to apologize for causing so much trouble. Making everyone worry about me. I lost something very precious. But in exchange, I gained something just as important. That's why I think I'll be alright on my own now. Thank you for bringing me along today. Oh, there you are! Guess it's about time. Huh? Looks like Koromaru's got something.
Guard incense.
Wonder what this is. I'm curious where it came from, but it's getting late. We should head back. Alright, this time I'm not gonna lose. Let's go, Koromaru!
I think he lost. Oh, it's been a while since we had the shopping show.
It's amazing.
We'll show you, yeah,
I'm going to do it.
juicy seasonal gift set. Pears are in season right now, but don't you think they're pretty hard to peel?
Good.
But with the paring knife, the pear skin will come right off.
Not
And-
bad, kid.
Handy Hosui pear too. 2 of them. The knife is probably good for a Koromaru, so I'll buy it.
Scared. But
Bye-bye. So we can't go get the helmet today. Let's get the Evade Dark this time. And then who wants to talk? Oh. Wait, is he here? I didn't see him earlier.
You're here.
I am. Sorry, it's happening again. It'll pass soon, but would you mind staying with me until then? Sure.
Thank you. I got really into my reading last night and never went to sleep. I thought I'd be fine since I've lost sleep from the pain and anxiety of my illness before, but I suppose I'm not doing my health any favors like this.
Maybe you should go rest?
Don't worry, I know my limits and how to convince my body that it's still doing fine. I came out here because I was hoping to find you. I only have so much time left, you know. Do you remember when I said I liked reading heartwarming stories? There are as many stories as there are stars in the sky, but I don't think any of them are what I'm looking for. The problem is, none of those stories were written for people like me. I guess I'm just being selfish. Just like I am with you, too. You're always coming to visit me, keeping me company and talking with me. How much of your valuable time have you spent with me? I don't deserve it. You're spoiling me. That's why I like you so much, though.
Aww, he feels guilty. We like you, though.
Sorry, I was in such a good mood that I overexerted myself. I'd like to see you again sometime.
Till next Sunday, I guess. Unless I see him here before then.
Welcome back.
Greetings. The day after tomorrow, periodic examinations begin. How are your preparations progressing? Until recently, I had been reserving my energy for the final battle. However, according to Mitsuru-san, studying for exams is a crucial component in preparing for the future. Therefore, while I may be off to a late start, I will now initiate study mode. Sure, let's study together then. Unless... yeah.
Excuse me.
I've heard that high school students engage in a social event called a study group before exams. Such an activity may allow us to learn more about one another. Is this permissible? Let's study together.
Yes.
Roger that. Allow me to retrieve my textbooks and other studying materials.
I have detected a gaze upon us for an estimated 7 minutes now.
Oh, sorry. I just wanted to watch. Was I bothering you?
I can stare too.
Huh? Are you trying to get back at me? I'm sorry. Is it alright if I study with you? If it isn't too much trouble, I mean.
My data states that elementary school does not feature regular examinations. Is this information inaccurate?
No, you're right. We don't really have tests that we need to study a whole week in advance for. Sorry, if you're not okay with it, I can just...
Come study with us.
Oh, thank you. I'll go get my workbooks now.
Next question. What is the term used to describe the property of having zero electrical resistance?
Oh, I know! Superconductivity!
Correct, Amada-san.
You're so smart.
I just happened to see it on TV. It was an ultimate technique in Featherman. Not that I care about that stuff. Oh, sorry, Koromaru. I guess I was being a little loud. Let's get back to studying.
I guess this is a pretty good group to study with. No distractions.
It appears that Amada-san has entered a state of non-REM sleep. He is in a deep slumber. Sleeping here may cause his body temperature to decline sharply, risking illness. Shall we wake him?
Let's carry him to his room.
Understood. I wonder what kind of dreams Amada-san will have. Let's transport him carefully to prevent waking. I will accompany you on the way to his room.
We're like parents. One more day. Health and sports day. No school. Oh, is this sale day? Let's get the card first. I wonder if there are any other passives we need to take. Oops. That's not passive. There's our passives. Just one more. Alright, and we can go for the third copies once we're done. Hey. Oh, Minkun. Hey, so... What now? Really?
Hey, so, about last time, let's go to Hagakure!
Restaurant is filled with the familiar smell of fish.
My younger brother and I were twins, but not the kind that looked the same. He was the better looking one. Everyone called me the uglier Suimitsu. They always compared me to him, and I could never beat him in anything. There was a time when I used to hit him for no reason. But even then, he still treated me like a brother. Then in middle school, we bought steamed buns. And then he died. Food poisoning. They said the meat was undercooked. Just his bun, though. Not mine, but I couldn't even cry. I actually felt relieved. I thought maybe they'll all finally stop laughing at me.
That's terrible.
What kind of person feels joy when their own brother dies? I'm not. At first, I tried to be more like him. I went to cram schools and did martial arts and everything. But I could never be as good, and eventually, I started to feel like people were laughing at me. The only time I feel safe is when I'm eating. All that matters is what's in front of me, and everything else melts away. See? That's what the Gourmet King really is. I only eat to run away from my problems. But if I keep this up, I'll never be able to replace my brother. Will I?
Just be yourself.
Be myself? Be myself! Is that really how it is? I hear you. You're right. I can never be like my brother. We're two different people. How did I miss something so obvious? I can be pretty dumb sometimes. Thank you. Really, thank you so much.
Was that it? That had something to do with the cult.
I am thou. Thou art I. The bond thou hast nurtured hath finally matured. The innermost power of the Moon Arcana hath been set free.
we now bestow upon thee the ultimate form of the moon within thyself.
The moon's social link reaches maximum level. You can now fuse Sendaofon, the deliverer of prayers.
Oh, I know this is sudden, but I'm relieving you of your duties as the Gourmet King's Royal Guard. You're fired, because you're the new king. All hail Gourmet King the Second!
Gourmet license.
The restaurants in the strip mall gave this to me because of how often I eat there. I feel like I've been fake all this time. But one day, I will become the true Gourmet King. I think I'll become a food critic. It'll be my job to eat. I'm gonna become a food master. Then when I die and go to the afterlife, I can face my brother. And then I can tell him I was the best at something for once in my life. So until I reclaim my crown, you can hang on to it. I may have lost my title, but someday I'll make my grand return as Gourmet King III. That's my promise to you. And to my little brother. Huh. I've been talking so much about my brother, but I'm okay. My memories didn't make me sad and hungry this time. Oh, wow. I never realized how good the ramen tastes here.
After Suimitsu finished bowl after bowl of ramen, we went back. So maybe he wasn't part of a cult and he's just a solo scammer, and I misunderstood. Oh well.
Oh, it's you. Welcome back.
Thank you. Midterms start tomorrow, but we can't simply ignore what's happened. It's difficult to focus on studying at such a time. However, it would be unwise to ignore what's right in front of you as well, cold as it may sound. I'll try to think of something to help everyone focus on exams. Like a group study session? Yeah, let's do that. It seems some of us are having trouble focusing on studying for the exams. So I was thinking of holding a study group for all of us. What do you think of that? Good idea.
Precisely.
So you agree? Then it's settled. I'll ask everyone to gather immediately. When you're ready, wait for me at the table over there. I'll see you in a bit.
Right then. I decided to hold this study session for us to concentrate on the upcoming exams. Amada, I invited you to join us so you can focus on your own studies. Your presence is welcome here.
Thank you for inviting me. I'll make sure not to be a bother to everyone.
To the rest of you, I want you to set a proper example and take your studies seriously.
Are you going to study with us, Koro-chan? Good boy. Koromaru-san says that he will accompany us here as we study.
Well, aren't you a little hard worker? Unlike Junpei over there who can't stop yawning.
I can't really deny it. Wouldn't mind being in his place right about now. Dogs never have to study for exams like this. Man, what a life.
Being a dog isn't easy.
He is glad that you understand. Koromaru-san never misses a day patrolling the neighborhood after all.
You hear that? Think you could keep that up every single day?
Damn it. The dog wins again.
Koromaru-san may not have an obligation to study, but he has another important mission.
True. He's been protecting that shrine this whole time. That sounds like something far more difficult.
Guess if you want to be a dog, you'd better develop some diligence, like Koromaru here.
Being a dog is harder than it seems. You'd be better off just studying, Junpei-san.
Oh, stop! Don't look at me like some pitiful creature!
All right, that's enough chit-chat. Let's concentrate on our studies.
Interesting how everyone has their outdoor outfit while sitting down at the table. Oh, we're geniuses! Can finally talk to Mitsuru.
Alright, I think we can begin wrapping things up. Good work, everyone. And Iori, after all the dog talk, I do hope you were able to get through the material you needed to cover.
What?
Oh, I see. So you're still learning then? As a dog, I'll need to give you strict behavioral training.
I'm kidding! It was a joke! I'm totally cool. Being human. No training needed. I'm good.
That will conclude the group study session. It is time for a much-deserved rest.
Rest right into our exams. Second semester midterm exams begin and last for 5 days, like usual. The hormone dopamine is related to our sense of accomplishment. Name a symptom of its overproduction. Addiction. Who is considered by many to be the first numerologist, whose name lives on in a mathematical theorem? Pythagoras? Pythagorean theorem? What happens when electrical resistance reaches 0? Hint, it was the word I used to confess my love to someone. Superconductivity. Two more to go. What is the meaning of the phrase, to spill the beans? To reveal a secret. One more. I think we usually don't have questions for the last one. It's too easy. We're maxed on academics, so surely that'll be rank 1, right? Where can we go check? Oh, first, let's go get our card. We'll start back up on physical. Everything has 2 copies at least now. Zane. And then we go to the faculty. Still no.
And this here.
I should get going since there's no time to waste. If I power walk to the station, it'll take 7 minutes. But if I consider the speed at which the train pulls into the station, 3 minutes might not be enough. Oh yeah, I'm in charge of dinner tonight, so that's another 12 minutes to get groceries. I better compensate for the pressure ratio when mashing potatoes, to avoid inefficiency. If an average potato's diameter is about 12 centimeters, then that comes out to... oh, forget it. Going home isn't worth the trouble. I'm staying at school. Oh, it's you, Plays. Did you want to stay the night at school too? You're looking for Mr. Ono? Yeah, where is he?
By the way,
You know, that helm of his really is a nice piece. I never say that to Mr. Ono's face because I never hear the end of it, but it's fine craftsmanship. The curved line at the top, it's an ideal arc for absorbing impact. An arc like that can absorb about 48% of the impact from above. Then there's the material. It's not just a thick chunk of metal. It's extremely thin metal, in fact, layered with finely braided hemp for added practicality.
And that's how it's done.
Yeah, its origin, I wouldn't know anything about that. I have zero interest in archaeology. Oh, finally we're free. When we don't need any more stuff. Alright, next up... Ooh. Who do we want to talk to? Yuko or Fuuka? I'm gonna go with Fuuka. Sorry, I know this is kind of sudden. Yep, same as before.
Hey.
Hey, are you free right now? There's something I want to talk to you about. Yep, I'm free.
Thank you.
Let's go back up to the roof. I'm sorry, this won't take long.
I decided I want to be able to make more than just rice balls. I started learning how to cook because I wanted to thank everyone for what they've done for me. But only knowing how to make rice balls isn't going to cut it. I told myself I needed to do something more, but then I started to doubt myself again. That's when I thought of you. So what I'm saying is, I'd like you to help me for just a bit longer. And I'd really appreciate it if you could keep giving me your advice. I promise I'm going to do the best I can. So, can I count on you?
Of course.
Really? Oh, I'm so happy to hear that. Thank you. I just want to thank everyone for helping me find my place in the world. I know I don't seem very reliable, but I want to make myself a useful member of the team.
That's the spirit.
Thank you. It feels so reassuring to have your support. More than anything, though, I want to keep learning. For your sake, too. I'd like to be able to help you with more than just fighting.
Your powerful resolve.
I was wondering, you don't think I'm overdoing it, right? Sorry, I guess I'm the only one who can answer that. I'm going to head back now.
Why do we have to go back separately? Oh well. Ooh, what's in the box? Paring knife.
Welcome back.
Sup, dude? Phew. The 5 days from hell are finally over. Yo, you wanna head to Old Tartar tonight? Think about it.
Nice.
Alright, I gotta get exams off the brain, you know? Come to think of it, the crops I planted... Ooh. Let's go get our soul spinaches. I need to plant, oh, I need to buy more soul spinach, actually. And then... lounge. So we have 3 of them wanting to do something. I'll decide that for the next episode. For now, thanks for watching. See you next time.